What up, guys? Welcome back to We Got a Problem 978 again. And today we got a problem by Piano League. So show him some love. That's his name. So let's do it. So the spinner has 8 equal sections. What is the probability of spinning an even number? Well, probability is, a fraction, percentage, you might say. So we might as well just do all of them, right? So let's figure it out. So how many numbers are here in total anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 numbers, as it says right there. And we're trying to figure out even numbers. What's an even number? An even number is odd is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Even is 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. So it'll just keep going. So the even numbers, let's just try to answer the question. So how many even numbers are there? 1, 2, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 out of 8 even numbers. But we're trying to find the probability of spinning one. So there's 4 out of 8, which means what's the probability of it? Well, let's technically that is, but let's break it down. So out of 8, first to even find an eighth, we do 100 divided by 8 because that's the number we're trying to go to. So how many 8s go into 100? Well, if you know your times tables, it's 12, which equals 96, and then 100 minus 96 is what? 4. So how much times does 8 go into 96? 12, and the remainder is 4 over 8. And what does 8 equal? Well, let's do that. So how many times, so 8 into 100 is 12 and 4 8s. So we do the same with the top, times 12 and 4 8. When you multiply whole numbers with fractions, you do the whole number and then the numerator, which is the top number, not the denominator ever. So you do 8 times 12 and 4 over 8 equals 100. So 4 times 12 and 4 over 8 equals 48. 4 times 12 is 48. So 48 plus, you do the fraction. So what's 4 times 4? That's 16 over 8. How many times does 8 go into 16? 2 times. So you add that to 48 and you get what? 50. So that's that problem. 4 over 8 equals, if you simplify it, you find out how many times the numerator goes into the denominator. So you try to get it down to 1 to find the simplest fraction, and then you do the percentage. It's a lot. I'll teach y'all even more. But so 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. And that equals 50%. So there's a 50% chance that you're going to get an even number. But what about an odd number? Well, it's the same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 50% chance for both of them. But what about rolling a... give me 1 second. Where's the problem that I just had there? Oh my goodness, I lost it. It's not good. What about rolling a 3 or greater? So 3 or greater. Well, we know that an eighth equals 12%, so 12.5% is an eighth. An eighth equals 12.5%. So 1 over 8 is 12.5%. So we do if it's 2 over 8. Well, you just multiply it times 2, you get 25%. Times 3, 37.5%, and so on. So 3 or greater. So how many is 3 or greater? 4 is greater than 3. This one is a 3. 4 is greater than 3. 3 is a 3. And 5 is greater than 3. So we got 5 over 8. And what I like to do, instead of doing the fraction all over again, you can just multiply 12.5 times 5. And you get 62.5%. That it'll roll a 3 or greater. Now, what about... well, this guy needs a 1 or a 2 to win the game. What's the probability that he'll win on the next spin? Well, how many 1s and 2s are there? 1, 2, 3. So, we do 3 over 8. What's 12.5 times 3? You got it. 37.5%. So he has less of a 50% chance of winning if he gets a 1 or 2. And the last one is, what is the probability of spinning a number other than 4? Other than 4, so how many 4s are there? 1, 2. So other than 4 is 6 over 8. 6 over 8 equals 3/4 simplify like that one. And, oh, well, we won't do that. We'll just do it for the sake of this. So 6 times 12.5 equals 75%. So if you want to do a number other than 4, you'll get a 75% chance of hitting those numbers. Now what about just the rest that we haven't done? We did 1/8, 5/8, 3/8, 6/8. We haven't done 2/8. We haven't done, we did 4/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7/8. We haven't done 7/8. And 8/8 just equals 100%. So 2/8 was 2 times 12.5. Well, you got it. That equals 25%. And 7 over 8, 12.5 times 7 equals 87.5%. So that's the probabilities of getting whichever numbers you want and how to find them. Hope y'all learned something. And yeah, let me know what you want to learn next, and I'll see you next time.